going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Resident Evil 4. Out of the mine and up towards the new part of the castle? Maybe some ruins? I don't know where we are. Let's take a look at the map. We haven't missed anything. So that's good. Oh, something coming up. Keep that in mind. It looks like we need to go through there. And a note. Aw, Ada cares. Once a Plaga egg hatches, it's nearly impossible to remove it. Does hatch, you might be able to get it out for surgery before it turns into a... It'll be easy. Oh, great. No. Well, thanks for the heads up, Ada. Hopefully it doesn't come to a point where I have to, like, put 2 in Ashley's 10 spot because she's a living parasite now. No special treasure, so hello, merchant. I've got stuff to sell. Yes, and you have tune-ups. Excellent. Let's get rid of all of these velvet blues, all these eyes. Why do I have 2 first aid sprays? I just noticed. 32,000 for the lamp and 48,000 for the Salazar's family crown. That's a lot of money. And now I have over 200 grand. Let's spend it on some stuff. All right, nothing new here.
What are you buying?
Oh, give me the upgrades. Oh, let's see what you got. TMP. That's all for now. Okay. Let's do the rifle for a free... Let's just do capacity for everything just so we can get a free reload out of it. I don't even know how much I've reloaded everything. I just know that I keep upgrading everything. Oh, firepower for the broken butterfly. That's beautiful. Anything else? Yeah, we'll do one for the striker just to get that more powerful. Rifle? Yeah, we'll do that too. And... yep, spent all my money again.
Come back any time.
Now, where did we actually end up? Can we see in the distance? Well, listen to that. A looming sense of dread. We're on our way to that tower. Apparently. I love how Leon knows exactly where to go, even though there is really not a lot hinting that he needs to go to that exact tower. But I'm sure we can make it. I mean, there's a castle right there in front of us. There's also villagers, and pop goes the weasel. And pop! Oh, wow, I didn't even get a headshot on that guy. Still died, though. Oh, there's another guy who's just waiting there and getting his head popped off. This rifle's great when you want to have people explode their own heads off. I don't know where I'm going with this. There shouldn't be too many extra treasures out and about. This is mainly... There's a bunch of guys around a fire plotting how to get rid of our American friend. And then they come at you when the guy next to another, his head just is now a shower of blood and guts and brain. Oh, there actually was a spinel in there. Oh, and they've got fire too. I actually really like that when you shoot a guy who's about to breathe fire at you, he just catches on fire. It makes no logical sense, but it's still really funny to see. Now, did all the guys actually make it out here? Did they all show up for the manhunt? There we go. Be sure to look around these ruins. There is just a little bit of treasure, a little bit of ammo every now and again. But you really don't have to explore this place. I mean, you can have some fun with the Dipman glitch. And there's one guy who stayed behind. Look at him. Nothing up here that I can see. The guy's just waiting so patiently. Hey! Come on down! Oh, he did not stand a chance. Oh, there's another guy! Is that another? And another guy! I guess they just really like cooking their s'mores next to the fire, just waiting for Leon to show up. Now I feel kind of bad. I ruined s'more time. Oh. Now I'll never get invited to another bonfire. Leon, we're the worst. I never even realized that Leon might actually be the bad guy. I mean, all Salazar and Sadler wanted to do is create an army of infested Las Plagas people and take over the United States. Doesn't everybody? Wow, Leon, you're such a terrible person. Alright, I don't know where the shtick is going. I'm just going to get rid of it and tell you about Chapter 4-3. Chapter 4-3 has a very long segment that not a lot of people like to do. It's fun to do your first time. It's a switch from the regular formula we've had so far right now. And then you realize you have to do it every single time you play this game, and it doesn't get any more fun. I mean, I guess there's a way to kind of adjust the difficulty if you want to make it semi-more interesting. But no, we're going back down into the mines to come back around to unlock that elevator that we saw. We need something from down there. It's not a fun time. I really do enjoy this area. The segment before the long drawn-out part is, again, probably one of my favorite parts of Resident Evil 4, and I'll be able to show you right now. Welcome to the mines again. The offering to the lion, that's what we need. We're down here again. There are villagers down here, but this is really cool. I like this setup here. All right, look at this room. Look how cool this looks. And if you take your rifle, why don't you look up here? Yeah, you see him too? There's a bloody bag chainsaw man up there. He's just up there. He's not even messing with anybody. But he will eventually mess with you if you have anybody figure out where you are. Oh, yep. I think somebody heard me. Somebody heard that guy sneeze his head off. And now they're all after me. Where did he end up? Is there a guy right next to me? I bet you there is. Oh, I want to take out Chainsaw Man. Wait for it. Whoa! Okay, sure. A guy just saved the Chainsaw Man's life. Dr. Salvador can save another day! Alright, now that they're all on to me. This area is full of bear traps. They knew you were coming. They knew you would come for the sacrifice of the lion. Or the blood of the lion, or whatever it's called. If you start this crowd and have them come after you, the chainsaw guy's revving and ready to go. He's kind of stuck because he can't go off that ladder. He's, yeah, this AI isn't exactly the smartest in the world. He's going to be there the entire time until you find a different route. So why don't we find a different route? But the bear traps, those are the deadliest part. Because if you think about it, when you have that chainsaw guy after you, and he does find a way to reroute his AI, he's after you. You get caught in a bear trap, he's that much closer to just instantly killing you. And then, of course, you have a lot of villagers who have Las Plagas, and more often than not, their head's gonna pop and a parasite's gonna come out. And this is also kind of a maze. It's not exactly a maze, really. There's a lot of bear traps around here. There is one area that you do... Oh my god, I can't believe I fell for it. There is one area you want to find going through this maze. And it's not here. Oh crap, I thought I actually took the right way. Okay, it's down here. Let's find our way around. Let's not get hit by another bear trap, because that was extremely silly. And also, it's kind of in the ground. Look at that. They're actually in the ground to where you won't exactly see them at first. They are hid well. The main reason you want to come over here? Check it out. We found a tomb. Oh, and it's got treasure in it. Gimme. Staff of Royalty. You could sell that for a pretty penny. I can't believe that chainsaw guy is still revving. He's like, I'm gonna get him eventually. But the goddamn walls are in my way. If only I knew how to climb down a ladder. And that is very interesting. I don't think chainsaw men can climb down ladders. Everybody just jumps. And that is a wall he cannot jump over or out of. He is not Leon Kennedy in his amazing ability to just jump out of things. So, good of you for that, I guess. There is another reason I really like this part. Because you see Chainsaw Guy up there, he's revving, he's coming after you, but he can't make it. So, what does he do? He calls in a brother! 2 Chainsaw Guys in the same area. And now that we're in here, the other chainsaw guy has actually rerouted. He knows where we are now. And also at this point, when you come in here, there's more villagers that have spawned. So now you've got 2 chainsaw guys, people coming at your right, 2 instant deaths to your left. This can be really harrowing. I mentioned when the villagers started... Oh, geez. When the villagers started coming around, It's not that they're more difficult. Their hit points haven't been bumped up any. It's not that they're extremely, powerful. Ow. They're not exactly powerful by themselves, but the numbers. They bring so many after you at the same time, it can really be claustrophobic. I am almost out of shotgun ammo. I never thought I'd see the day. All right, let's have some fun there. What? There we go. All right, that was a good way to use the rest of my shotgun ammo. Hopefully I can find some... Oh, no. Okay, time to play smart. Take this guy out. Thank you very much. Yes! That is the second chainsaw guy die. I think the other one died a little bit off screen. And that better not hit me! Oh my god, that would have instantly killed me! Cool. Again, difficulty hasn't changed a bit. They just throw more people at you, and it's great. Let's see how long I can do this without dying. Holding my side for dear life. I don't think I'll have to deal with too much more. There we go. We've already gotten rid of our special stipulation. But the only reason you wanted to come up here is because of the key. Now, the cool thing about this key, if you play it fast enough, a lot of speedrunners will do this, and it's very suicidal. As soon as you come in here, if you're using the Dipman glitch, and you run through this entire maze, you can actually come up the ladder, grab the key, turn around, jump out, before the chainsaw guy even has a chance to rev. It's awesome. I really love watching Resident Evil 4 speedruns and seeing what I can show off in a Let's Play just to be like, okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a good strategy. I'll have to show that to the people. And then some other stuff I can just do for hilarity in my own free time. No, I don't want to say... I'd like to say that if you're playing on a harder difficulty, they actually throw a third chainsaw guy after you, but I don't think that's the case. I know one time, I think it was because I was going really fast, I went past 2 chainsaw guys, but still heard a third revving of a chainsaw. It's probably because I messed up a lot of stuff. I was going really fast. Thank you, Dipman Glitch. Go through the mine, and here we are. How about a little deja vu? Oh dear, but this time you can't set it off early. Oops. Alright, let's get our guns ready, but there is actually a little bit more adversity than just the ceiling. Yeah, you see him too, don't you? Kill them first. There's one in 2 of the corners. If you don't kill those guys quickly, they will actually distract you from the ceiling. The ceiling is a lot... Oh, God, stop! These ceilings are this ceiling, I should say, is a lot lower than the other one in Salazar's castle. It doesn't take long for it to crush Leon. So getting hit by one of these little grabby dudes is bad. Is extremely bad. So what a lot of speedrunners will do is they'll actually run into this room with a flash grenade, throw it, and then shoot the 4 lights, making it so that you don't die, which is a very viable strategy. In fact, I normally do that myself. But I figured I could at least kill them before any major damage was done. Oh, wait, does this have anything in it? Oh my god, it does! Well, that's new. Cool, free Spinel. Another Velvet Blue, and we are here. We are here, and we have to do it. Let's change up the gameplay a little bit. For the last time we're going to see the villagers, we better go out with a bang. So why don't we put in a minecart in this mine shaft? Makes sense to me. But now gameplay has changed a little bit. Let's go ahead and jump down on here. There's a switch right here. There's only one way forward. Dink. There we go. Alright, minecart segment, let's go. You're going to have a lot of visitors on your minecart. This minecart will not stop unless something stops it. And you will have to deal with a lot of villagers jumping onto your minecart. Is this a problem? No, because they're regular villagers, and as I've already shown with your updated arsenal, they are no problem whatsoever. The problem comes in when you have a lot of them jumping onto your minecart. This is another part that gets very claustrophobic. Another thing that you can do to kind of, make this part a joke and just a waste of your time You can actually shoot them all down and kill them before it even comes to the minecart. It's very funny to go through this entire segment and not have a single enemy jump on your minecart. There's only one, maybe 2 points where I don't think you can stop them from getting on. And that's because it's a game mechanic that forcibly stops the minecart for them to jump on here. Oh, and watch out, there's quick time events. Wow, amazing. Here's one of the first points where they stop you for no good reason, and you can't actually start it back up until it completely stops. That sucks. And there's a chainsaw guy on here, so awesome. As soon as this thing stops, you're able to shoot the switch. That guy is actually protecting it all the way over there. You shoot that guy, and then you shoot the switch, and you're ready to go again. If you don't, they keep respawning, which is extremely bad, especially with that chainsaw guy there. And I don't think it adds to your reward any. I mean, eventually they stop giving you good stuff. They do eventually want you to get moving. Hey, let's... No, okay, this is bad. This is extreme. Oh my god, stop! There we go. Can't believe I'm actually getting my butt kicked by this thing. I just want to get the ammo. Ow, stop. Okay, fine, I'll stop goofing off. Alright. Start it up again. Oh my lord, I'm gonna die. If you die in this segment, you go all the way back to the beginning, so please don't die. Don't be me. Don't be me who's whoring and hoarding for all this ammunition for enemies that immediately die to like a couple pistol shots. It's really pathetic if you die here, and also if you're me dying here. So don't do it. Got another area where we could just take these guys out before they even get on. That was actually very tricky of him. One funny thing I like to do. If you manage to keep one villager on here and you get one of these posts up here, which by the way you can shoot, you don't actually have to do the QuickTime event. If you have a villager on here and the post comes up, you can skip the QuickTime event altogether because they will get hit by the wood before you. It is amazing. I think it's time to bring the striker back out for a little bit of fun. Hello? Oh my god, is he dead? Oh no, he's not. Okay, there he goes. My god, Striker, you are way overpowered for this part of the game. That's disgusting. And I think we're coming up to the ending here. After that second bit with the second chainsaw guy showing up, you're just about at the end. This should be the last segment that we have to deal with. Got a few guys that are jumping in here. Oh, that guy made it, so how about we take him for a ride? We'll take his corpse for a ride, at least. And here we go! Woo! Alright, here we go. It's going really fast. Let's clip out the back here. I always love doing this. Alright, let's go for a ride. Oh, be careful. Quick time events, they happen when you least expect them. Woo! That was impossible. Anyway, waggle to climb. And you've made it. That's the minecart segment. Long, drawn out, wish you could skip it. But, you know, you can't. Oh, and this is kind of cool. See that over there? Anything that is left on the minecart will actually just drop over there. I don't know why they do this. Because you can't go over there and get it. So it's just sitting over there. Never to be claimed. I've seen some sources online tell me that if you leave here and come back, everything you dropped will actually be waiting for you on this side where you can collect it. Tried it, didn't work. Same with the El Gigante room, where if you drop one of them in the lava, according to online sources, if you leave and come back, the money's just sitting there waiting for you. It doesn't, so don't waste your time. Alright, nothing else? Hello, beautiful. This is the Stone of Sacrifice. This is how we move on. So all of that was to get this. I don't know, it makes sense. We needed something to unleash the elevator. We have it. Why don't we move on? After making sure we're not missing anything in the ceiling. This would be the perfect time to have, like, an amazing treasure in the ceiling. Oh, and guess where we ended up? Right beside the campfire. This is astounding game design. have you go through an entire automated segment, only to bring you all the way around. If you have what you need, put it in. We've offered a sacrifice to the lion. And now we can go in this elevator and move on to Salazar's castle. And that's it. That is the end of chapter 4-3. Final chapter of the castle coming up. But first, there is no possible way that you can skip the minecart segment, especially on consoles. Let's see what happens if you do exactly this on a 60 FPS version of Resident Evil 4 that's not the Steam or PC version. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see, about right here, jump and, oops, you're out of the minecart and you have glitched the entire segment and can skip it. You can't normally do this. The only way to do this, like properly, is doing it on Steam on a 60 FPS version. That is the only way to do this. But you can do it on consoles. If you can replicate exactly what I did, I kind of don't understand how I ended up doing it in the first place. You can do what I'm doing on a console version. Going through a speedrun and seeing that this was done on Steam and I couldn't do it, I called out BS and said, there's got to be a way. There is a way. So now we can just take our leisurely time and throw up double deuces to all the PC versions who thought they were the only ones who could do this. Then, double bird! Leon doesn't even... Oh, look at that. The minecart just made it to the Switch. Now we can just run through this entire segment. We don't have to go on rails. This is great. Now, you might be wondering, what happens if we go too far out of bounds? Well, you can't get back in. And I actually thought I was going to mess it up right about here. But thankfully, there is actually a pathway leading up. And there we go. That looks a little better. But now what about this? We normally have to jump this, don't we? How are we supposed to get across? Well, I mean, you're using the Ditman glitch, so easily. Bam. Done. We just did the entire minecart segment with, like, minutes lost on our total time. That is a very hard trick to do. I would suggest pausing and going back and seeing the exact moves that I do. It's using the Ditman glitch, so use it to your heart's content. And now for death, because of course, this one looks just silly. No! That just looks really silly. I'm sorry, Capcom. That wasn't the most threatening of deaths. But of course, there is a second QuickTime event. Jumping, that's the easy part. Waggling, oh my god, it just takes so long. But if you're playing on a console version, you gotta push that button and you just fall to your death. Yeah, kind of uneventful. Next time on Resident Evil 4, we're taking out Chapter 4-4. See you guys next time.